For 3 months, a family in southern Georgia has been fighting for justice and accountability over the drowning of 8-year-old Noah Bush. Authorities initially ruled his death an accident, but nearly 2 months later, they filed charges against two boys ages 10 and 11. Both were accused of concealing the death of another person and trespassing. The 10-year-old boy was sentenced to the maximum of 2 years in juvenile detention. The 11-year-old also faces the more serious charge of involuntary manslaughter. He's scheduled to appear in court next week. Now, his mother, the 11-year-old, Natalie Hardison, was arrested as well for making false statements. She remains behind bars. Our attempts to reach her attorney were unsuccessful, and the public defender's office representing both boys declined to comment. Noah's second-grade teacher wrote this about her student on a GoFundMe page, saying, quote, "Noah was an intelligent, kind, and a loving child. His light was radiant and his smile was infectious. He will be missed so much, and this loss will leave a hole in so many hearts." Noah's mother, Demetrice Bush, and the family's attorney, Francys Johnson, joins me now. Mrs. Bush, I can't imagine what you must be going through. How are you doing?
It's a daily struggle. Still devastated over the loss of my son. Living without him has been tremendously hard on me and on my children.
This is something that you fought for. You've talked about fighting for justice. Do you plan to attend that sentencing next week?
Yes, ma'am. I plan to attend. I have attended every hearing thus far, and I plan to be at that one as well.
You also have said that you believe that more people should be held to account. Explain.
Yes, ma'am. As far as concealing, I do believe that the parents were very much aware of where my son was, and they allowed us to search all night and into the next morning for my son, instead of just calling 911 in the beginning or simply just, telling us where he was so that we could get him. It's more to it than just,
This is a part of what makes this case so tragic, is that the adults took and had a part in concealing the death of Noah Bush, and then some of them even walked around that night with the Bush family pretending to look for him when they knew that he was under the water in that barrel pit. We deeply believe that there were adults beyond the one adult mother who was arrested who were involved, and they should be on notice that we will not stop until everyone who had a part in Noah's death is brought to account.
And Francys, this is a small community for our viewers. If you could just describe a little history of that area in Georgia and why, you said that putting the pressure on the sheriff's office, not only from Mrs. Bush, but also the community, is what you believe led to the charges. Explain that.
That's right. This is a community that is east of Savannah and just above Jacksonville, Florida. It is the same area, same judicial circuit that the Ahmaud Arbery case stemmed from. Literally, Brunswick is about 30 minutes from here. The same district attorney's office, but a different district attorney. The district attorney in the case of Ahmaud Arbery was voted out of office, and a new district attorney has been put in place, Keith Higgins. We think that was pivotal in this case. When we brought what we uncovered as a law firm to Keith Higgins, he was already on this matter. And of course, I think that changed the course of this. Of course, it took longer for the case to be broken for the Ahmaud Arbery case. In 55 days, this case went from the sheriff declaring this to be an accidental drowning to the sheriff having to come to this mother and say what you believed was true, that this in fact was a homicide, and we believe that there's still more to be uncovered in this case.
How disturbing is it to think about a 10 and an 11-year-old being responsible for your son's death?
Well, on behalf of the Bush family, I think, it shocks everyone's conscience that children, 10 and 11, could be involved in something like this. But make no mistake about it, this was no accident. We deeply believe that Noah was lured away by a so-called friend and then confronted by a person who he had previously been engaged in some racial animus and fighting, led by a knife point down to this barrel pit where they fought him, held him underwater, and drowned him. I want to be clear about that. And then the parents helped to conceal this by putting the children to bed, throwing away their clothing, and then pretending like they didn't know what happened. This is a dastardly deed. This community is in shock because of it. And we're grateful for the on-the-ground organizers, along with our team, who did not rest until the truth emerged.
Ms. Bush, when you reflect on how this case unfolded, do you think that the legal system failed you and your family? And are you pursuing legal action against the sheriff's office?
Yes, I definitely feel like they failed us. I feel like they disregarded us in so many ways, pushed us to the side as if what we were saying didn't matter. Noah mattered. He was a bright light. He was my son. And they didn't take us seriously. And it truly hurts.